it's Bay, founder of Event Bay, your go-to girl for all things weddings and events. Welcome back to another episode of Q&A with Bay, where I answer your top wedding coordination and logistics questions. Today's question comes from YouTube. What questions should clients ask their vendors before hiring them? It is absolutely crucial for any event or wedding to interview your vendors, because trust me when I tell you that this is where a lot of the stress and confusion can be avoided just by being super thorough from the start. So when you're interviewing potential vendors, whether it's your florist, caterer, DJ, photographer, there are just some questions that you want to ask. First up should be about their experience. You want to know if they have experience with your specific type of event, because for example, all photographers aren't wedding photographers. Some do intimate, some do commercial work, some do portraits. So you don't want to fall in love with their work and then they don't even specialize what it is that you do. So how many weddings or events have you had like mine would be the question that you would ask. And can you share any examples or a portfolio? Next is availability. This sounds super obvious, but not asking if they're available for your date really is just detrimental from the beginning, because again, don't want to fall in love with somebody's work and then they're not even available for your wedding day. So just ask them, hey, are you available for my date? As well as any setup times or rehearsal days that you might have, especially if you're having like an extended wedding weekend, because some vendors charge extra for those additional days. So it's good to clarify, and then dig into really what's included in their packages. Pull up what it is that they have on their site or on their social media, so that when you're talking to them, you can have reference points. Because for example, a caterer might provide food but not drinks or table linens, or a florist might provide the arrangements but not delivery or setup, or it just might be extra. So you just want to ask for a detailed list of what's included in their service, and then ask if there's any additional fees like travel costs, overtime charges, cancellation fees, refund policies. Like, you want to know all of that stuff, because life happens. Sometimes dates change or events get postponed. So you just want to understand your options up front and ask what your cancellation policy is. Ask if the deposit is refundable and what happens if they can't make it on the day, because when I tell you an emergency plan is an absolute must. Every single vendor should have some type of emergency plan or how they handle last minute emergencies, so that you have that and have a peace of mind knowing that up front. And then finally, just want to ask for references and reviews. I mean, it's one thing to hear from a vendor how great they are, because they can tell you all day long, but it's really priceless to hear it from somebody else, and knowing that the work that they gave somebody else was really great, that it made them want to tell other people. So you can check on Google, you can check on Gig Salad, Yelp. I like to also use the Knot or Wedding Wire, because it's just typical that those are mostly people that it comes from versus like a bot or something. Make sure that you're taking notes and asking questions and being prepared. And then don't be afraid to ask to clarify things. Like, the whole point of it is to build a relationship with that person, so it shouldn't be a bother to them to answer your questions. They should be excited to do that. So if you have any more questions about this or the wedding process in general, just drop them in the comments, and I'll see you in the next episode of Q&A with Bay. Don't forget to follow us at the Event Bay for more tips, tools, and wedding day wisdom. See ya.